Hello students, we are going to discuss about noise pollution. What is noise? Word noise comes from Latin word noxia, meaning injury or hurt. It is an unwanted, unpleasant and annoying sound. It is caused by vibration of the matter. Vibration impinge on the eardrum of a human or animal and set up a nervous disturbance. This is called sound. When the effect of sound are undesirable, this is termed as noise. There is no difference between sound and noise. Sound is a sensory perception, and a complex pattern of sound waves is labeled as noise. Music, speech, etc. Noise has become a very important stress factor in the environment of man. What is noise pollution? Noise pollution or environmental noise is displeasing human, animal or machine created sound that disturb the activity or balance of human or animal life. The term noise pollution has been recently used to signify the hazard of sound, which are consequences of modern day development leading to health hazard of different type. Noise pollution is a type of energy pollution in which distracting, irritating or damaging sound are freely audible. Noise pollution contaminant are not physical particles but rather waves that interfere with naturally occurring waves of a similar type in the same environment. Most narrow sense sounds are considered noise pollution if they adversely affect wildlife, human activity, are capable of damaging physical structure, that is building, on a regular repeating basis. Noise measurement. How to measure noise? Decibel is a standard for the measurement of noise. 20 decibel is whisper. Whisper means that is soft sound. 40 decibel, quiet office. 60 decibel, normal conversation. 80 decibel is a level at which sound becomes physically painful. This is termed as noise. Greater than 60. Sources of noise pollution: road traffic noise, aircraft, noise from railroad, construction noise, noise in industry, noise in building, noise from consumer product, loudspeaker, public address system, firecrackers. These are the sources of noise pollution. Road traffic noise. And the city main source of traffic noise are the motor and exhaust system of auto, smaller truck, buses and motorcycles. Aircraft noise. Nowadays, the problem of low-flying military aircraft has added a new dimension to community annoyance. The nation seeks to improve its map of the earth aircraft operation over national park and other areas previously unaffected by aircraft noise has claimed national attention over recent years. Noise from railroad, rail car retarders can produce high frequency, high level screech that can reach peak level of 120 decibel. Already I said greater than 60 decibel is a painful at a distance of 100 feet, which translate to level as high as 138 or 140 decibel at the railroad workers' yard. Construction noise. Noise from the construction of highways, city street and building is a major contributor to the urban scene. Construction noise sources include pneumatic hammer. So they're using air equipment or air compressor, bulldozers, loaders, dump truck and pavement breakers. This is a source of noise. Noise in building. Apartment dwellers are often annoyed by noise in their home, especially when the building is not well designed and constructed. In this case, internal building noise from plumbing, boiler, generator, air conditioner, fan can be audible and annoying. This is also source of noise pollution. Noise from consumer product, household equipment, vacuum cleaner, mixer and some kitchen appliances are noise makers of the house. They do not cause too much of problem. Their effect cannot be neglected. Loudspeaker. Use of loudspeaker or public address system in function or meeting or religious places and open areas is a source of serious nuisance. Firecrackers. Use of firecrackers with a high noise level greater than 60 may harm the human hearing system, especially sensitive or small children. Classification of noise pollution. There are two kinds of noise pollution. One is community noise, another one occupational noise. Community noise or environmental noise or non-industrial noise pollution, aircraft noise, roadway noise pollution, underwater noise pollution. Occupational noise, also called industrial noise pollution. One by one we will discuss. First one, community noise. This is also called environmental noise, residential noise or domestic noise. It is defined noise emitted from all sources except at industrial workplace. Main sources of community noise: road, rail, air traffic, construction, public work and neighborhood. Neighborhood noise comes from live or recorded music, from sporting event including motor sports, from playground, car parking, from domestic animal such as barking dog. So this is community noise. Aircraft noise pollution. Noise from plane flying over residential area impair people ability to work, learn in school and sleep. Consequently also result in lower property value in air affected areas. Passenger volume increases and new and larger airport are built. Noise is becoming even more often of a concern. Roadway noise pollution. It is a collective sound energy emanating from motor vehicle. In USA, it contributes more to environmental noise exposure than any other noise source. It is constituted chiefly of engine, tire, aerodynamic and braking elements. Other Western countries as well as lesser developed countries, roadway noise is expected to contribute a proportionally large share of the total societal noise pollution. Underwater noise pollution. Underwater noise pollution is intense human generated noise in the marine environment. It is caused by use of explosive, oceanographic experiment, geophysical research, underwater construction, ship traffic, intense active sonars and air guns used for seismic survey for oil and related activities. Another one, occupational noise. Many and varied sources of noise is industrial machinery and processes include rotor, gear, turbulent fluid flow, impact processes, electrical machine, IC engine, that is internal combustion engine, pneumatic equipment in the presence of air, drilling, crushing, blasting pump and compressor. The emitted sound are reflected from floors, ceiling and equipment. This is occupational noise sources. Occupational exposure limit specify the maximum sound pressure level and the exposure time to which nearly all workers may be repeatedly exposed without adverse effect on their ability to hear and understand normal speech. Occupational exposure limit of 85 decibel for 8 hours should protect most people against a permanent hearing impairment induced by noise after 40 years of occupational exposure. Thank you for your attention.